Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. Got the Pro Boat UL-19 on the block. Today we're going to be doing some testing here at the park pond. It's kind of breezy today, so I couldn't go to the speed run spot. So we're going to be testing out the 200 amp Oxidean speed control with a 4082 big block in this boat. Okay, it's a 6-pole motor, 2200 kV. All right, I got the SMC DV Extreme 5200 135 Cs in the boat. Okay, we're going to be using the QUASAR Oxidean Marine talking radio. Okay, this radio actually has a voltage probe hooked up to the battery, so we'll get real-time voltage and speed readout. Okay, you guys should be able to hear it talking to you. I'll turn the volume up so you guys can hear it throughout the run, and then we're going to try out the big boy packs, the HCL-HP 150C 7600 milliamp SMC pack. So stick around, you guys. We're going to do some testing. Big B with Ironclad RC. So before we get into the boat, I just want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, all my viewers. You guys have been great. All the comments, all the support, the donations to the channel. You know, the companies that have sent me products to review and test out. Big shout out to you guys. Pro Boat, Oxidean, SMC, Mad Lizard. Oh man, Mark's Boat Works, Steve Lane, Dr. Jet. You guys, everybody has been great. I love all my subscribers, all my viewers. Thank you. All right, so let's get to it. Let's run a freaking boat. All right, this thing ought to be an animal, you guys. With this Oxidean 4082, it should be an animal. We're probably gonna have to mess around with weight distribution. I've got my battery centralized in the battery tray. Got it taped up, check it for leaks. So when I take it to the speed run spot, I'll you know, it needs to be leak free. All right, so let's see how she does. Okay, so I need to trim it out. Woo. All right. Woo. Wow. I'm just feeling it out right now. Wow. All right, I got the wind on my back. Let's kind of go into the wind here, see what it does. Whoo! She's still wanting to lift up with that weight. Oh, this Oxidean's a boss. All right, so I need to check, make sure I got water cooling coming out my blast pickup. All right, water's coming out one side. Both sides, good deal. Wow. Yes, sir, buddy. All right, so let's check for water real quick. And get a temp reading real fast, see where that prop's at. I know I didn't run it hard. Anytime you do an ESC upgrade, you know, motor upgrade, you want to check temps. I'm sure the temps are going to be good. This is a big motor, big ESC. A lot of power for this boat, and I'm sure the temps are going to be good. So let's check it out. 132, motor's warm. 119 on the speed control, water block. 106, 10. Wow, 76 on the speed control, 126 somewhere. So the motor is the hottest part. It's a high kV motor. All right, I've got the XLX2 hydro on the way and new connectors, okay, for all my boats, Q8s. All right, so everything looks good. So I'm gonna get it taped back up real quick, and we'll run it. We'll run the whole battery out. Oh, wow. Woo! Higher kV motor, it's going to take a little bit of a runway for it to get up to speed. Not as much torque as a low kV motor. All right, let's run into the wind here. Oh, Ooh, flipped it. Oh, I landed it. Wind's blowing hard. Oh, I did it again. Jeez. All right. All right, let's do a couple laps here. We got to go up with that strut. Or move my batteries forward some more. That was a full trigger blip for a second. Whew. All right, voltage 22 volts. So she was wanting to blow over. I'm gonna use my ride height gauge right here, and we're gonna move it up to 24, the highest setting. I'm gonna keep the strut flat, okay, and move my blast pickup down. Since I moved my strut up or down, I moved it down. I need to make sure my blast is going to be picking up water. Okay, so I'm gonna get everything tightened down, and we'll give it a quick rip before we change the batteries. 47 was my top speed. Hadn't even got it up to full trigger. Just one little full trigger blip there. Listen to this drive line. Listen how smooth that is. Woo. Sounds good. All right. That actually feels better already. Let's go into the wind. Let's see if it flips into the wind. Into the wind. It's wanting to pick up. So I'm gonna move my batteries forward. My next go around. Yeah, she's wanting to pick up still. Wind's on my back right now. Hopefully you guys can see it. Little blip with the wind.
Receiver battery 6.0 volt, model speed 13 miles.
Got to get this thing tuned in, boys.
External battery 21.6 volt.
Picking up. All right, battery's at 21. I hadn't went through any of the parameters. These are all stock parameters right here. Sounds like I got a battery loose in there. Okay, so let's check it out here. First run with my new electronics. So, you know, anytime you upgrade a boat, you always got to work out the kinks. Let's see what the speed was. 51 on my top speed so far. I barely got it up to full throttle. You know, she's wanting to pick up. I think my batteries were too far back. Okay, let's check the temp on this Oxidean motor and the ESC. The wires are 101, where the wires go into the ESC 109, 133, 147. So she's a little hot. 116, 121. It could be a little bit hot because, oh yeah, look at where my water pickup was when I just adjusted it. I guess it moved. So I need to tighten that down. That's probably why the ESC is a little bit warmer than the motor here. The ESC is getting, yeah, the ESC is getting the blast pickup. Yeah, the top one. Okay, it's getting the blast pickup. So I got the HCL-HPs in the boat. Let's make sure I got her on. Got the boat on. I got my batteries pushed forward this go around. Before I had them like back here, you know, slid back in the boat. So hopefully the forward CG may help keep it down. I got a lot of work to do to get any numbers with this boat, but it's going to be a journey for us. You know, we'll all take the journey together. Okay, so let's get this thing wrapped up and get on it. Let's freaking get it. Got the CG pushed forward. The CG forward is right here, right behind the turn fin. with my batteries pushed all the way forward. All right, my battery's forward. Still picking up, even with the wind. Wow. All right, so she's wanting to pick up a little bit. $51 miles an hour. All right, so let's take a look at the turn fin real quick. Sorry, I'm not just running the boat, you guys. I'm trying to get it tuned in. I just finished building it. So let's take a look at the turn fin. It might be picking that sponson up a little bit. Oh, it is at an angle. All right, so let me get this fixed. Let's see how that does. That turn fin might have been picking up that side. Next time out, I'll run the straight turn fin, see how it does. Okay, so now it looks like it's hopping in the back. Into the wind. Yeah. All right, we got some work to do. Oh man, I think it's that turn fin causing it to flip like that. Yeah. All right, so let's do some laps.
11 miles per hour. Receiver battery 6.0.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. All right, so I took off the 1716 and put a 42 high rake from Oxidean. Maybe the prop was causing it to lift. So let's check that prop out. Oh. Oh, it's not lifting up with that one.
Receiver battery 5.9.
That's a little bit better. Now it's wanting to like dig the front end now.
Model speed 25 miles per hour.
All right, let's see what it does.
External battery 21.3.
Oh, still picking up. I hope you guys caught that. All right, so I moved my batteries back a little bit. Okay, it seemed like it wanted to dig in the front. You know, I'm not gonna tape it up. There's been no water in the boat whatsoever the whole day.
Battery 22.6. Miles per hour.
All right, so I moved my batteries back. Oh gosh, about hit some ducks. Oh, that's better. Geez, so I had too much weight up front, and that higher strut position may have helped with the batteries moved back. That's not bad. I got the Oxidean 42 high rake on there right now. These are all stock settings on the ESC too. I hadn't changed the settings at all. It looks like the back. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. That's actually the best it's rode all day. Nice. All right. So let's go check temps real quick. 110, 114 on the motor, 126, 114 on the speed control, 141 somewhere. Got it where the wires are. 138 on the caps, 142, 114, 141. So she's warm. I think it's a good setup. All right. I really think a 2000 kV may be a better choice for this boat, or he's got a 1650 kV option as well. The 1650 option might be good for this boat too. You could put some really big props on. I don't know how big a prop the boat will take with this setup yet. We'll have to mess around with that at the speed run spot. But just today, running that 1716 and the 42 high rake, the temps were pretty good. The motor was really good. The ESC, I think I had a 140 somewhere, you know, 130s, 140s. So it was all right, but it's actually stock parameters. I haven't messed with any of the timing, nothing. I hadn't messed with none of the settings, you know. I also, you know, got to tune the boat, and I got big batteries in here. This is going to be a great 4S boat. So we're going to mess around. We're going to try to get the boat running prime, you know, use the Mad Lizard tuning gauge here to try to get this strut positioned and stuff in the right place. I may bring out my straight turn fin next time. You know, this curved turn fin, I could be running into some issues with it wanting to pick up or pull down one of the right sponson. So we'll get it right. 53 was my top speed today at the little pond here. I got a long ways to go, you guys. I want to try to get in the 80s with this thing. So we got a long, hard road ahead of us. This is one of the toughest boats I've ever tuned. I think I mentioned that earlier. It's literally, it leaves you scratching your head a lot of times, or me anyway. It's a beast. It's a beast. So yeah, and electronics is a beast. Links for everything in the description. Mad Lizard, Oxidean, Pro Boat, SMC. Check the links out, because when you use the links, it helps the channel. We'll see you guys next time. Big B with Ironclade RC.